He'll just do that whenever he goes on one of their trips.
Is it not running right?
It's been put into the shop quite frequently at this point.
You're doing the same rotation as police cars.
Also, we are still waiting for our revised verbiage from the planning commission on the sign ordinance.
They're supposed to discuss that at our next meeting.
Okay, so we're holding off until they get everything straight since there was that
I
confusion.
understand that.
Okay.
And that, they have some decisions to make on that, and so we're looking at it.
Thank you very much. Any other questions, Peg? Ms. Jernigan? Any questions for the city clerk? Chief Anderson, best for last.
I have one project I'm going to ask the city's blessing on. We need to build a inmate or prisoner exercise yard. Our jail has been grandfathered, the structure itself, but our procedures on handling and care of the prisoners are not. We have to provide at least 2 hours of sunlight and exercise a day for the people who are in jail. We, as manpower-wise, cannot keep someone out there with these people for 2 hours a day. What we're going to try to build is an asphalt pad or a concrete pad with a 8-foot chain link fence, barbed wire, camera monitor, call box, and stationary water cooler, not one like that with a with a picnic table next to the carport, so we can go up there. The trustees are, we'll lock the trustees up, all the inmates who have not made bond are in jail for several days. You can take them out, lock them up outside, they can get exercise, get some sunlight, and they'll be in a secure facility. We only handle misdemeanors anyway. All of our penalties we take down the penalties for these misdemeanors, low risk prisoners. We are going to try to make this safe as possible. With barbed wire on the bottom and barbed wire on the top, and we have a overlapping blocking gate. So we'll lock them up, leave them outside. If they need help, they can push the button, say please come outside if they have an emergency. Whether they play basketball or push-ups.
Where are you going to put this?
Yeah.
This could be outside, or if you look out back behind City Hall where we have the dumpsters, the mayor's cleared us to put an area outside, and move the dumpsters closer to where the water department building is, and put the, we see the old, there's much junk out there by the dumpsters, right in that area.
How big is that?
There's no actual size we have to have, we make about half basketball court size. And part of it's
Do you have a rough idea what we're talking?
I'm thinking, what I've, the estimates I have is somewhere between 12 and 14,000.
Wouldn't the corrections fund
We can use
qualify
that.
that?
Yeah. We can use that in the corrections fund.
I'll have a whole itemized list of price for you when.
Do you need somebody like the engineers to draw that up for you?
No, so we're just gonna get a.
Yeah, I mean, an asphalt pad and a fence on it.
It's gonna need. I can do it.
So you're going to have the basketball court with no top on it. You just have, on the outside, you're going to have the certain
Yes, it's
thing.
gonna be basically like a fenced basketball court, fenced tennis court, with a carport in the middle for
I've
shade.
seen that somewhere.
And how many people can be in there at a time?
You know, we could probably put 10 out there at a time, but we're more likely not to put that many.
It's a full team, it's been a full time.
You're going to need a full court.
Full court. But we got a price on asphalt. I have some safety issues concerning the asphalt if they're out there during the summertime because of our manpower. If we put them out there, lock them up and say we can't get back out there, have a police officer come out and get them back inside in 2 hours. We have to leave them out there for several hours. We don't have the asphalt making.
What kind of potty facility are you going to put in?
That's what the call box is for. They call, hey, we need to go to the bathroom.
Ain't important, but that's what we'll end up doing.
To build a bathroom, there's one of
You can
these
climb on top.
toilet paper holders.
You can climb on top and jump in. We get toilet paper roll.
The call boxes for them, ready to come inside, or, hey, I'm having an emergency, or, hey, these guys are out here fighting, but we're also gonna have a monitor, camera monitor on there, so the jailers inside can monitor them.
If we're not watching and one of them's hurt out there, they're getting a little pushing max and somebody falls and gets pushed down, are we liable?
We're gonna be liable if they happen to, if they have a fight inside the jail cell too. Same thing.
They're outside washing cars.
Yes, sir, same as washing cars or whatever. We no longer let the trustees just have freedom to roam around when they're not busy. We're locking them up, and that would be a good place to lock them up.
Any other questions for Chief Anderson this evening?
Did have something Denise for you, but
Okay, you're up.
Denise, the two portalets that Betty's had, you know, we only had those for 5 months. They were supposed to be out in July, when we originally got them in. So, I'd like to go back and make sure we haven't been paying for those, because no one's been using them. And they've probably just been, what they have now. Have they been, we shouldn't have been paying for them. We scheduled them contracted for 5 months through July, when they were there. They just have been left there. So, we do, with the new bathrooms there, we don't need them there anymore. And I did talk to the neighbors 2 weeks ago, very happy with the plantings and everything at the new bathroom.
So my mom already did the gold, I need to know much
And the mayor did tell me that the Public Works did get down there over that little place on James Street and got a kind of French drain put in, so that place was drained. They did that today. So commendations to Warren and his crew.
See everybody Thursday.
See, bro.
Can you get us to,
Gotcha.
Cindy, can you get us to her?
Oh, well, we found me down from behind.
We should go out and make it nice.
You ever make a face?